Special teams are greater than the sum of their parts. Very rarely, these special teams have an improving effect on their parts. They give them the belonging, the love, the purpose to be more than they once were. Like a jigsaw, each piece dovetailing into the next to breathe life into its journey of becoming. This is our love. Being with you makes me more than I once was. You give me safety when I feel threatened. You guide me when I'm lost. You simplify things when life becomes chaotic. You love and hug me when I need care. And just as you complete me, I promise to keep building and nurturing our jigsaw. I promise to keep falling in love with you every morning I wake up and see those gorgeous green eyes. I promise to keep you safe and promise to keep loving and supporting you as we move forward on our journey for forever and a day. I love you, Isabella Waldrock.
Good afternoon and a very warm welcome once again to Newcastle Cathedral on this most special day, a day when we come in celebration and thanksgiving for the love which Isabella and Dominic share with one another, as we come to pray for them and for God's blessing on them and their life together as they begin this another new chapter. I, Dominic, took you, Isabella.
I, Dominic, took you, Isabella.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
To have and to hold from that day forward.
To have and to hold from that day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death do us part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
And this was my solemn vow.
And this was my solemn vow.
Today in the presence of our family and friends.
Today in the presence of our family and friends.
I affirm my continuing commitment to this vow.
I affirm my continuing commitment to this vow.
I, Isabella, took you, Dominic.
I, Isabella, took you, Dominic.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
To have and to hold from that day forward.
To have and to hold from that day forward.
For better, for worse.
For better, for worse.
For richer, for poorer.
For richer, for poorer.
In sickness and in health.
In sickness and in health.
To love and to cherish.
To love and to cherish.
Till death us do part.
Till death us do part.
According to God's holy law.
According to God's holy law.
And this was my solemn vow.
And this was my solemn vow.
Today in the presence of our family and friends.
Today in the presence of our family and friends.
I affirm my continuing commitment to this vow.
I affirm my continuing commitment to this vow.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I used an analogy of a jigsaw in my vows, okay, to represent mine and Izzy's journey. Okay, and I'm going to use that analogy again in this speech, and I want to paint a picture, because this is such a significant moment on our journey, of our wedding picture, a wedding jigsaw. First of all, a little bit of interaction at the beginning. First prize, you get your jigsaw out, you lay all the pieces on the carpet. What are the first pieces you put out there? What are the first pieces? Your corners and your straight lines, your edges. Yeah, exactly, yeah. A-star, Dan Tobin, well done. And that's exactly right, guys. And our edges, this is, in our wedding jigsaw picture, that's you guys. That's the first things we lay on this jigsaw are you guys. Because without you guys, there'd be no me. Like, as in, like, who I am today, who Izzy is today, who we are as a couple, and what this, this occasion today would just be nothing if it wasn't for you guys. And as we said, like, this day, everything would be nothing without you guys. So it means so much. The effort you've gone through to be here, to bring your energy, to bring your smiles, just fills Izzy and I with so much joy. And just thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Really, really thank you. And as we said, like, this day, everything would be nothing without you guys. So it means so much. The effort you've gone through to be here, to bring your energy, to bring your smiles, just fills Izzy and I with so much joy. And just thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. Really, really thank you. Okay, so we've laid our first pieces. We've got our borders, and it's looking beautiful. Really, really lovely. Great little jigsaw.
Dom, you're my best friend. You're my daily inspiration and my safest place. You're the softness to my edges and the calm to my chaos. Together, we make a great team. I vow to always be both your loudest cheerleader and your fiercest competitor. I vow to be your forever sounding board and your last line of defense. I vow to always work hard on us, to give more than I take, but to never keep score. And lastly, I vow to love you every day in the way that you deserve to be loved. You're my perfect person, and I can't wait for the rest of our lives together.
In the presence of God and before this congregation, Isabella and Dominic have renewed their vows and union with one another. They have exchanged solemn promises, declaring their marriage by the joining of hands and by the giving and receiving of rings. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Waldock.
Now, it started with a swipe. Who thought it would have got to this? A breakfast date from your very own Uber. Start with a breakfast date, then we moved to a second cafe. Then we thought it was a good idea to take the Prius up to Tyne Beach. And then a walk down the beach of Tynemouth. And I remember it was a brisk February, probably we're moving towards the afternoon now, and you linked your arms into mine. And I got a warm feeling in my belly. A special feeling. And that feeling wasn't wrong. 5 years, 4 addresses, 2 cities later, and here we are now. You are, like, everyone can see how bloody stunning you are. You're the most beautiful, intelligent, first from Oxford, kind-hearted person I know. You really just care so much for everyone. You're my best friend, and I know that you would do anything for me. Like you did when I turned your world upside down and took you down to Gloucester. But you took on that challenge with the same steely determination and grace that I see you take on every day running your multi-million pound business.
Okay.
I'm in awe of you. I'm in awe of what you have achieved. I'm in awe of the woman you are becoming. I'm so proud to call you my wife. So that rounds off the jigsaw. You guys on the outside looking wonderful. So special to us, mean everything to us. We've got the people on the inside making sure we're all having a great time. We've got all my boys around me. We've got Honor and Milling holding Izzy to the sky. We've got Jan and Jay in their hero sachets. We've got Dad doing the Mick Jagger impersonation. Forgot a couple edit, but I haven't told you what we're doing.
Oh!
We're raising a toast to my wife. So may I ask you to charge your glasses and stand up, and may I raise a toast to Mrs. Waldock.